What's up, everyone? This is Goldilocks, former TNA backstage interviewer, manager, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Thanks for being here.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 330 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. And with me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, guess what? It's gobble, gobble, quack, quack, pow, pow. It's the Turkey Bowl episode of TNA Impact in 2007. It's November 22nd, 2007. And I don't recall this being a thing in 2006, so I'm going to consider this the first annual Turkey Bowl in TNA history. So, you've been thrilled about this. So excited. You've been texting me for the past 6 days, which was really annoying because you only do one letter at a time. And then you realize that Turkey Bowl is longer than 6 letters, so at the end, you just said owl.
Yeah, well, it was starting to go off the screen. I had to fix it, but
Yeah.
Here, wait. I was gonna do this first. Could you hear it?
What? No.
Did you hear it?
For some reason it doesn't pick it up.
Did you hear that?
No.
Oh my god, dude! I was trying to play a turkey noise on my phone, and it's like this. Okay, well,
I think our microphones are too good because it doesn't pick us up chewing, and then it doesn't pick up audio outside of our mouths.
It's funny that we say that, but like I haven't actually gone back to try to figure that out. So I'm like, hey guys, can you hear this? And then I don't know. I've never actually checked, but we can't hear each other when we're doing it, except when Bob's crunching on peanuts. But that's okay. We like when he crunches on peanuts here on the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
Well, I feel like we would hear, people would leave a comment or a review saying, "Hey, this is a really good podcast," except for when Bob gets hungry and he's crunching popcorn or something.
Yeah, I do like when Bob orders food and we get to live that. Just like if you guys checked out our Genesis 2007 episode, it was the first DoorDash live on pod in a while. It's pretty good. It was so good, in fact, that there's an entire section I had to re-edit because, well, I skipped ahead in the pay-per-view and we had to rewind it. But you guys wouldn't have known that until I just told you right now. So it's pretty cool.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was for Genesis, right?
Yeah. This is right at the end of the Team 3D match. I accidentally skipped ahead and I didn't know if I guessed correctly, but that's okay. We found our spot and it edited together beautifully. That is the power of editing.
Seamless.
Yeah. Thanksgiving special, 2007. This is a big one. The Turkey Bowl. Thanksgiving in 2025 has not happened yet, as of this recording or when this episode drops. So I can't even make a joke about how delicious my turkey was or how full of stuffing I am. But what I can tell you is I had probably 7 chocolate chip cookies today at work. Wow. We had a bake off and I had to judge. Wow, I'm still feeling sick from it. So that's the food I am full of currently.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know if I've had anything to eat since I got home.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, I lied. I had they're gone now. But I had what do they call like breakfast blend things where it's like cheese and graham crack or like a cranberry.
Well, that's excellent. So you are energized and ready to go here for
No, I am not because of that, but rather because of this.
Oh no, it's a C4. That is not good. That's what's going to get Bob through 3 episodes tonight. And yes, one of those 3 episodes is Turning Point.
Okay, first of all, no. Secondly, it's a C4, but it's a green apple Jolly Rancher flavor.
Does it taste like the Jolly Rancher?
It absolutely does. And that's why these are dangerous, because one day I had 3 of them, and I didn't realize it till I was 2 and a
That's
half
not good.
in.
That's not good.
Right.
Now,
So then my chest started to hurt, and
no,
then I had to change my benefactor just in case. If I
yeah, I would assume it was to me, but do they make the good flavor Jolly Ranchers as well, or just the green one?
Okay, green is good. First of all, like, are we gonna have a debate here about this? Like, what are we talking about? And secondly, yes, there's blue raspberry and there's grape.
The two best.
Yeah, there's those ones. There's
Lemon,
what is it? There's green apple,
orange.
orange, but not like Jolly Rancher. It's just orange slice.
Yeah, because they don't make orange Jolly Ranchers. That's why.
Right.
Well,
Watermelon.
that's good.
There is a watermelon,
Oh, that's good.
but I don't know if I can't remember if it's Jolly Rancher or not.
Jolly Ranchers are good. I have never had a C4, so I cannot confirm.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm more of a coffee guy myself, to be honest with you. So I am drinking water today, though. I'm not drinking coffee like I normally am. So.
Well, what I like to do is almost overdose, because I don't even want to look at like the amount of fuck it, I will.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
What is the caffeine amount on this? Does it tell you? It has to.
Yeah.
All right, 200 milligrams. That's not even that bad. So
no, that's not bad, because what, like two? I'm trying to now. I gotta Google this though, because 2 espresso shots is only. Let's see. No, I wonder how much is in 2 of them. In 1, there's 64. So what? It's like, see, that doesn't seem right though.
That's not that bad. So another thing that I do is I will grab how am I not dead? They're these like little Rev gum caffeine gum.
That's bad. I feel like that can be dangerous.
Well, I have 1 piece of it, and 1 piece equals a double shot of espresso.
Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to. So there's too many people online who are saying all different things about what is truly, like the caffeine of a espresso shot. It really varies, it seems. So I'm not getting straight answers here, which is weird, because it varies on the bean, it varies on how it was pulled, blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay. So here's all right. Here, this is. Oh, sorry. I'm like, Mom, why am I apologizing? I'm not blinding you. Anyway, so 1 serving of this gum is 100 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm only having 300 milligrams.
That's not bad. And I actually just saw there's a little thing here that says, for most healthy adults, which may or may not include Bob, 200 milligrams of caffeine is a moderate amount.
What's a moderate amount?
200 milligrams, and that is half of the daily limit of 400 recommended by the FDA.
Oh, so I'm so good,
dude.
I'm so good.
You barely overdosed that one day. Barely.
I'm totally fine. So that, because it does say here, as you said on there, do not exceed 4 pieces daily.
Look at that. That's probably, yeah, because 400. There you go.
400. There you go. And there's 6 in a case, so I'm good.
There you go. So Bob's doing good tonight, and I'm glad to hear that. And we'll see how fast I drain versus Bob, since I'm not drinking coffee tonight. But that's okay. I don't need it, dude. I am on a sugar high from the 7 chocolate chip cookies I ate today. So,
you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Well, that all being said, let's do a quick rundown from the show from last week. Bob, it was finally Booker TNA last week. He officially signed his contract after we were not allowed to say his name the entire show until he came out with Sharmell to sign his contract. But a lot happened before that, and some things happened after that as well. First off, this is, by the way, the November 15th, 2007 episode. The Rock and Rave Infection, which was Jimmy Rave and Lance Hoyt with Christy Hemme ringside, defeated LAX, Hernandez and Homicide, in 4 minutes. I believe after that match, that mystery person from the Latino Nation made their their presence known. Because there was a quick beatdown at the end of the match because the surprise that the Rock and Raven faction defeated LAX. Then we saw Ms. Brooks and Robert Roode defeat Chris Harris and Gail Kim in 9 minutes 35 seconds. I believe, if I remember correctly, after that match, Ms. Brooks went a little wild. She attacked that fan in the crowd, the number one fan of Robert Roode. She was trying to get hired, by the way. So that got a little wild at the end of the show, or end of the match. Then we saw Awesome Kong defeat Alexa Jade in 1 minute and 20 seconds, and Gail Kim confronted her after that, and they got into it a little bit, a quick little brawl. So I would have to assume more will develop from that as we head to Turning Point. Then we saw the in-ring debut of Relic, which, by the way, it's killer spelled backwards. But unfortunately, he lost because Abyss defeated Black Rain and him in a 3-way match. It was more of a 2-on-1 handicap match, really, but that match went 7 minutes and 32 seconds. And then finally, in the main event, Kaz, the KAZ, he got his world title match against Kurt Angle and unfortunately came up short. Kurt Angle retained the TNA World Heavyweight title in 14 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, and another important part of this, Scott Hall was back. And he said, hey,
Right.
me and Big Kev, the Silver Fox, Big Sexy, I don't know his other nicknames, we're going to have a tag team partner.
Right.
And at the end of the show, you're going to find out who it is. And then at the end of the show, we did. And it was Samoa Joe. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, because we also found out in the beginning of the show, the Angle Alliance is now a thing, which is Tomko, AJ Styles, and Kurt Angle. Christian Cage kind of left in the dust. He's kind of trying to figure that out, I think, still. But so it's them versus Nash, Hall, and Samoa Joe at Turning Point, or that's what we're being told, at least as of right now. I don't think it's made official, for the record, but that's what is being talked about on TV.
Right. Now, what I thought was pretty funny about all this is that for Genesis, Scott Hall was like, nah, bro, like, it ain't gonna be me. I ain't gonna get involved. And then 2 weeks later, he's like, by the way, I'm gonna be at Turning Point. Okay.
Yeah.
The logic is lost on me. Like realistically, why wouldn't you? I mean, I guess if you want to have like the outsiders together again, then sure. I guess you don't want them on opposing sides, but to present him 2 weeks ago as being like, yeah, it's not really my vibe anymore, and then he's like, no, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I do have ratings for that episode, and that's all we're going to talk about before we get into today's show. I have plenty we're going to talk about during the show, though, especially due to the Turkey Bowl. So we'll be talking a lot about that. But anyways, so November 15th episode, it did a 0.05 rating, which Dave Meltzer does say maybe very slightly off because it was a prelim number that they received. So it might be slightly different, but it was about 1.4 million viewers. The show did a 0.94 in males 18 to 34, which is the best figure in a long time, and a 0.64 in males 35 to 49.
What was the overall rating? Was a 0.5?
0.05. 1.05, sorry. 1.05.
I was gonna say, because those
Sorry,
numbers don't make any
no.
sense for a
No.
0.05.
No. 1.05.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Made me scared there for a minute. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
really
sorry.
tanking.
No, it wasn't actually. I think we both liked the show. I mean, I think it was a pretty good post pay-per-view episode. So we were
Right.
building a lot already, which we only have this episode and one more episode before Turning Point, Bob. So they better keep up the momentum if they want us to be interested in another pay-per-view just 3 weeks later.
Yeah, I mean, it is a relatively quick turnaround. Unlike, I believe, like leading into Bound for Glory was like 5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, that's where we were kind of losing the week in between these shows.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So if that's all we're talking about leading into the show, of course, along with my potential caffeine overdose. This episode of Impact is, in fact, on the YouTube page that TNA has.
Oh, because it's the Turkey Bowl?
I guess. So I think, judging by the title of the video here, it's probably more so because of what I'm about to read. So this episode was uploaded 1 year ago. Whoa, that is loud in my ear. 1 year ago, 32,000 views. And the title of the episode is The Angle Family Thanksgiving, full episode, November 22nd, 2007. So if you want to watch this episode, you can watch it on YouTube. I'm still going to watch it via the version that I have in my own personal collection. Which is the runtime there is 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 34 seconds. The one on YouTube, I guess I have to watch this ad, and then it will tell me.
Well, here, I'll like.
Skip
Well,
this
I see it. It's an hour.
1:24:02. So it's somehow longer.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I wonder if I should just watch the YouTube version.
I'm wondering if it's just like some bullshit at the end or something, though. Oh yeah,
I'm not
Bob.
really worried about it.
No, it's literally because I'm scrolled to the end really quick just to see. It's like the end credits is about the missing time, I think. So we're good. I think we're good to watch this, our regular version.
Well, then perfect then. Then I'm not going to worry about it.
The thumbnail on YouTube is hilarious too. I can't wait to get into the show now. This is awesome. Let's do it. I've been waiting all day to watch the freaking Turkey Bowl now.
All right. Well, the more you say Turkey Bowl, the more angry I get. I'm going to count down from 3. And when I say play, that is when the live watch will begin. Of course, if you want to watch along with us, the YouTube channel, or if it's in your own personal collection, or TNA Plus. There's several ways to, I guess, potentially watch this. All right, so let's get ready for some Turkey Bowl action, and apparently the Angle Family Thanksgiving should be a doozy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Going to our normal intro here. And as we're doing that, Bob, let me tell you about an episode of Explosion that was taped on this episode, as we're seeing previously on Impact stuff for last week. It was taped on November 13th, 2007. It airs on November 26th, 2007. And we saw Havoc defeat Petey Williams.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big win for Havoc.
Yeah, it is. That's a very big win.
Because guess what?
Now,
we should also mention that Havoc turned on the X Division and joined freaking Team 3D.
Yes, that was a big thing. They had him underneath a head mask and were going to beat him up in the ring, and then essentially lured all of the X Division in and trapped him.
Yeah.
At TNA Thanksgiving, who's the turkey?
Oh, because that's the thing, right? Whoever loses gets the
infamous turkey suit. Yeah, that's right, baby. The biggest tradition of them all. Are you ready? Are you ready for the TNA Turkey Bowl? Oh, hell yeah. They got like the... Is it football music? Sweet potato smash mouth satisfaction. Tonight, for the first time in history, 9 modern-day gladiators pull out all the stops in pursuit of one coveted title. The monster of the Midway Abyss. Phenomenal. AJ Styles. Samoa Joe. These names that are in this is hilarious already. Christian Cage. Black Majid.
I'm stunned by the quality of talent involved in this Turkey Bowl.
Did you say Black Rain?
I didn't say that.
No, I didn't know if I missed it on TV.
Oh, I don't know.
This is insane. They just showed a very old clip of Rhino doing a pile driver through a table off the apron. Was that just Monty Brown? Did they just show Monty Brown doing the pounce?
I doubt
Nah,
it.
I'm pretty sure they did, dude. I mean, it was quick. I mean, he is no longer in WWE, so. Oh, look at the turkey. Wow, that looks dry as fuck. Oh my god, look at that picture of Kurt Angle. Oh my god. Kurt, Tomko, AJ, Jeremy Borash, and Karen sitting at the Thanksgiving table. Kurt thanks his wife. There's an empty seat for Christian Cage. And the mats underneath the plates are Kurt Angle 8x10s. Karen Angle's dressed as the Land O'Lakes lady. Okay, we're going to hold hands and pray. Oh my god. JB held Karen's hand and he's like, JB, hold AJ's hand, okay? Tomko, can you take your head off? We're in a prayer. The funniest part of this is that they're definitely like on a TV or a movie set that happens to be also in Universal Studios for this. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
AJ is sneaking mac and cheese with his hand while they're praying. Is Kurt Angle's kids there?
I think he just called his kid a brat.
Oh my god, they have food in their mouth. Oh. We'd like to think that the TNA writers are not on strike, so that means there's definitely a writer's strike happening.
Oh, that checks out, yeah.
And he wants Jesus to be in his corner when they fight Fat Joe and the Over the Hillers, which would be Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Samoa Joe at Turning Point.
Over the Hillers.
Look, the TNA Turkey Bowl is on. So we're going to see goofy Kurt Angle segments this entire show.
Yeah.
Well,
that would appear to be the case.
Well, Bob is hyped for this.
Yeah. No better way to spend my Thanksgiving than watching the Turkey Bowl.
TNA Turkey Bowl, baby. That's right. So, tag team division, X division wrestler, and a heavyweight wrestler in 3 different 3-way matches. The winner of all of those matches heads to the main event and the final Turkey Bowl. Winner wins $25,000. The loser puts it in the turkey suit. Oh, here we go. Abyss, Brother Devon, Chris Sabin, Johnny Devine, Kip James, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles, Black Machismo, Christian Cage. So Havoc's name is now Johnny Devine again.
Oh, yeah, good call.
And those are the 3 matches.
No Black Rain.
No Black Rain. So I misheard that.
Okay, so we have a shit ton of triple threat matches tonight then.
Yeah. Now, Devon is coming out. He is the member of the X Division. If you notice, he is carrying the X Division title.
I mean, he doesn't look as shredded as he had been, but he's still in better shape than Brother Ray ever.
Yeah, I mean, that's not hard, especially at this point in time.
Yeah. Like if I was booking this TNA, I mean, it would probably be very difficult to convince me to not strap up Brother Devon with the world title.
Okay, so now we have a member of the tag team division.
I mean, he's already got the Sting tan. Like, that's fine. And then you
Look at this. A member of the X Division and a member of the tag team division going at it. Devon from the X Division, Chris Sabin from the tag team division.
Slick Johnson showing his turkey legs. That's great.
Here comes Abyss. Now, I would assume Abyss is the heavyweight division. Unless Devon's from the heavyweight division. Abyss is from the X division.
Abyss is not a tag team guy. Well, so now here's the thing about that, right? This is a good thing. The X division's always been about no limits,
right.
So any of these guys could identify as X.
That's why Devon is the X division. No, I mean, I'm just fucking around. Devon's clearly the tag team guy. He just happens to have the X division title with him because they stole it. Sabin is the X division, and Abyss is the heavyweight.
Okay, so who do you think is going to win this match?
To me, this is an easy Abyss win.
Abyss, right? Right, because I feel like Devon and Sabin would like essentially kind of take each other. Did he just spank him or a low blow?
He spanked his nuts from behind. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's painful. That sucks.
And Abyss out of the ring. Hurricane Rana by Chris Sabin. Now, speaking of Abyss, Bob, interesting note about the current booking team here in TNA. I know you've been wondering who that is. It's still Jeff Jarrett, Vince Russo, Dutch Mantel, but Mike Tenay, Abyss, and Jeremy Borash sit in on many of the meetings and offer suggestions.
See, like none of that bothers me, but the only thing I probably wouldn't want to do is have Abyss in there. Because I feel like anytime you have an active wrestler involved in your, oh my god, that turkey suit is horrendous. Anytime you have an active wrestler in there, he might be, looking out for himself.
See, you say that, but I do feel like I'm wondering if that's why Abyss has almost taken a more of a back seat for a lot of stuff. He doesn't win many big matches at all. He gets beat quite often, especially beat down in the ring.
Yeah. I think to some extent, like his whole mystique is just gone.
Yeah, I think we've mentioned before, like, are we past peak Abyss? And I think yes.
Oh yeah, we're definitely past that.
Devon is keeping Abyss out of the ring. Every time he gets on the apron, he knocks him off, and so he's keeping control of Chris Sabin in the middle of the ring here. Sabin able to slam down Brother Devon right there, though. What? Tables match, Team 3D, and Johnny Devine versus Jay Lethal and the Machine Guns. So that's a 6-man tables match. Are we about to head into a pay-per-view with no titles on the line?
Don't talk like that.
Oh boy. Abyss is back in the ring. Chokeslam to Brother Devon. Oh, there you go. There's your reminder, Bob. During this holiday episode of Impact, we'll be checking in on the Angle family dinner.
Oh, brother. Sabin trying to go for cradle shock on the Abyss or something. That's not going to happen.
Shock treatment.
Shock treatment. Oh, what is going on? Oh, Black Rain.
It's a 3-way, and there's Relic. That's Killer spelled backwards.
That's Killer.
They don't care about the Turkey Bowl.
Here's Rhino.
Yes, Rhino came out to help Abyss at the end of the show. Or not the end of the show, but the end of his match last week.
Dream Team. Rhino and Abyss. $10,000 tax they're having?
Oh. Now, I have an interesting note for you now that Rhino just appeared. But I have a feeling...
You got to have a count on those tax, by the way. When that happens, make sure it's actually 10,000.
I agree. Well, I'll try to do my best when the match kicks off.
I appreciate it.
So apparently last week, as Sabin hits that tornado DDT, goes for the cover. Nope. Okay. On the last episode, in the last set of tapings, Sabu was supposed to appear at that show. And the way the next few weeks were supposed to play out was that Chris Harris was going to start a feud with Rhino and make a heel turn, while Sabu was going to be Abyss's tag team partner. But Sabu called and he missed his flight for the November 12th tapings, so they had Rhino go on the spot to save Abyss. And then being in the program with Black Rain and Relic, Sabu was also booked for the 11/13 show, which is what we're watching today, and wasn't there. But by that point, the new angles were shot and he wasn't needed. They had a long-term plans for Sabu, and it probably won't be until after the pay-per-view if they decide to start him up or just forget about him. And of course, now we know about Relic and all that. But Sabin just stole the win. Brother Devon.
Wow, we have the roll up
because Brother Ray got involved.
Brother Ray failed. Yeah, Brother Ray failed to help out his partner there. Okay, well, Sabin advancing, I can live with that.
Yeah, good pick. Here's Brother Ray sucking.
Sabu, though.
Yeah, so what do you think about the Sabu?
So
it would have been Sabu and Abyss versus Relic and Black Rain.
So that, I mean, that would have certainly made sense for the hardcore aspect. I mean, not that Rhino doesn't. But even with the history with Abyss and Sabu, that would definitely work. And then I guess really kind of where does that leave Harris?
Right, so that's
in terms of plans if he doesn't have Rhino.
That's the next part of this, right? And hey, here's an outsiders coming in from outside the Impact Zone. That's the more interesting part of this to me. He was going to feud with Rhino and then turn heel.
Right.
Oh, Kevin Nash wants a little dessert. Uninvited guests.
10 years ago, as you know, in terms of the time frame of watching this, those two guys were the coolest dudes on TV. And now 10 years later, they're just the old guys on TV.
Yeah.
But they're still going to try to be the cool guys.
They are.
Next to Thursday.
What's that? Booker T.
Booker T. One of the most dominating athletes in wrestling history.
Why did he come to TNA?
Why did he come to TNA?
Find out next week.
Find out next
week. I'll tell you right now, Bob. I have a lengthy interview that we will discuss next week that may tell a different story than what we find out on TV. So we'll talk about that on our next episode.
Nice. Okay.
Well, I should say it's more of a note than an interview. I think it's just discusses the details of his release a little bit and stuff, which I never really knew.
He was released? I thought his contract was up.
Well, his contract was up, but there's a suspension involved, and they thought he did something. Anyway, we'll talk about it next week. Tune in next week. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, next week.
Hey, look who's joined the family dinner. Robert Roode and Tracy. Oh, and someone else is here. James Storm, who's screaming with Jackie Moore. I actually have a note that includes almost everyone who just walked in the room, Bob. Remember recently, Christy Hemme and Lance Hoyt were kind of fighting with each other? Like, Christy was arguing with Hoyt and Jimmy Rave. They didn't like the name, all this stuff. They had a little strife between them. Well, that and the Jackie Moore and James Storm one that they didn't really do much about. Hey, there's Harris.
Chris Harris is pissed about the directions. He said, "Who wrote it? Your daughter?"
Here's his heel turn.
That's fucked up.
What's he doing here? Jackie Moore, James Storm, and Christy Hemme, Lance Hoyt strife have been put on hold because they already have the Robert Roode, Ms. Brooks one, and we'll probably go back to the Kurt and Karen one as well. So we have a lot of like couples fighting, so they decided to pause it.
Christ. Right.
Someone else is here.
Well, here's the thing with this. Okay, Eric Young, I'm not gonna. He's a silly guy. All these people at this table are heels. Chris Harris, who has not been identified as a heel yet, walks in and he's like, "Why is this guy here?" In reference to James Storm,
and then sits next to him and Jackie,
and then sits next to them. That's crazy.
Eric Young says, "Cool Batman costume" to Kurt. He's wearing a pilgrim outfit, by the way, with the title around his waist. Oh, they put
Oh
Eric
my
Young at the
God,
kids' table with his daughter.
That's funny.
Now Christian Cage has a placemat with his name, and it's still an empty seat.
That's funny. Styles Machismo Cage. That's a pretty big triple threat match.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to the next Turkey Bowl match, baby. Let's go. It's Johnny Devine.
Brother. I like the front of his tights. That is like evil smile.
It's kind of fun.
With the smile being on his penis.
Well, it's of course an evil penis. His nameplate also says Johnny Devine, just so everyone knows. Sometimes they switch things up, but it is confirmed he is Johnny Devine again.
Yeah, he's Johnny Devine.
So I would say Serotonin's officially a donezo, right? Havoc was the last remaining piece of that. Oh, pre-serotonin name. Oh. They're even mentioning it. Wow.
Jeez, Mike TNA.
911 operator. Yeah, that's right. Voodoo Kin Mafia, Kip James, with Roxy Laveau and BG here. I can't believe BG's still getting a paycheck in TNA in 2007.
I don't know if BG can believe it.
He's like, hey, do you mind if I get as much as Kip? They're like, yeah, if you ask Kip.
Just ask him. Do you think he asked
No
Kip?
way. No way.
I think he would. I absolutely think he would.
You think he'd be like, hey, brother, you know we're good friends, your family. Will you take a pay cut so I can make a little bit more?
Well, I think he would say it differently. He'd be like, it's not you getting a pay cut, it's me getting a raise.
No, I mean that is true. But also
right. So look at it as a positive.
Well, here comes Samoa Joe. Speaking of Samoa Joe, Bob, I know I'm shooting stuff at you left and right here, but his family member we saw a few weeks back. You remember who that was?
His family member?
Yeah.
No.
It was Junior Fatu. Well, don't worry, because nobody is talking at all about him. So he's probably not coming back, like officially. Although apparently Jeff Jarrett hasn't made that call 100%. There was a feeling that he came across like he thought he was a big star and above it, which is completely unlike Booker and Sharmell, who have gotten high marks from everyone backstage so far.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That Junior Fatu would think he's above TNA.
Yeah. Well, sucks. Really sucks. Kip James having control of this match so far. This one feels a little bit more obvious to a winner than the last match to me, Bob. I don't know about you.
Well, yeah, I mean, anytime you have Johnny Devine turning on the X Division, that just means you're catapulting up the ranks. So I would imagine Johnny Devine is going to prevail here.
Well, it's funny you say that because I was thinking it was Kip James to get a boost in the tag team division.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. It's clearly Samoa Joe. I mean, come on here.
BG James just tripped Samoa Joe, and now Devine is delivering knee drops to the back of his head.
He's really laying him in.
His tights are also very short. Devine. I feel like he normally didn't have those type of tights on.
Yeah, he wore. You're right. He had the little biker shorts kind of more.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to mix up his look. He's no longer in Serotonin. He's a different guy now.
That's true.
Look at Kip and Devine kind of teaming up a little bit.
Devine is so short.
Well, compared to Kip, look at this. They're working as a team. Little Devine and Big Devine. Oh, no. Kip broke it up. And now Devine broke it up.
You could almost make this like you got Kip James and like little Kip James.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like his little brother.
Yeah.
But since Divine's been on TV so much, I think you have to do like a paternity test gimmick, and then you find out
Oh,
that
absolutely.
their dad is Al Wilson and they're brothers.
Oh my God. What? Al Wilson?
Yeah, which actually that was totally accidental. But now that I mentioned Al Wilson,
How would that make any sense? Because then that means Tori's their sister, and then
no,
today would have to be like,
no,
there
no,
was a
no.
time where
I,
Kip and Tori were romantically linked on SmackDown in 2003. So they do,
oh my
who
god.
knows?
Oh, Divine just got sent into the apron. Kip fell off into BG James. We're setting up for the Muscle Buster, and I have an Al Wilson pivot to make momentarily, but he's about to hit the Muscle Buster, get the win.
Oh my God, you have a note about Al Wilson on a TNA podcast?
And that's a 3 from Samoa Joe. Yeah, so sort of.
God, do you want to know?
Someone did an interview for Slam Wrestling, noting they want to come in here, which we've actually talked about in the past. Yeah, that's right. Al Wilson. He just joking.
I was gonna say Al Wilson has said he wants to go. What the fuck would he do with
No,
TNA?
it's Don Marie. We've mentioned this before, but she has
Dawn.
noted again she wants to come here in TNA, and Dave is noting that her name has not come up as best he can tell with the writing team, and he also notes that there would be potential issues with her with one or two major stars, as well as agent Pat Kenny, who is her former fiance.
Right, but and I think I mentioned this before. It's been known that they remained like friends.
Yeah, I thought you mentioned that.
Yeah, so I don't. That might be Dave just assuming it wasn't a clean break.
I don't know what the other stars they're referencing is talking about, but regardless. It's pretty safe to say I don't think Don Marie ever makes an appearance at all in TNA. So
Yeah, I don't know.
dinner table filling up. Someone else is here. The door is opening. Oh yeah, it's Shark Boy. Oh, it's like the X Division. Shark Boy, Sanjay Dutt, and Petey Williams.
So it's not just all heels. It's like a whole bunch of people.
That's nice that they're doing it like that. It was weird when Harris was the first one to come in and then sat next to Jackie.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's the thing is like, I feel like I wouldn't have like Harris not want to beat up James Storm, considering the history.
Or at least just not sit directly next to them. But maybe it's showing that no matter your differences, when you're a family, when it's Thanksgiving, you can put your differences aside and you can sit at the table with them.
What a great message.
You know what? I'm actually. Oh, they're having a drinking contest. Oh my god.
They're taking a long time to drink one bottle of beer. I mean, I would have drank one already.
Well, Bob is known for his drinking contests back in the day.
Yeah.
Up next, one spot remains.
Next. Wow, they're gonna do all of this like back to back to back.
This is a fun show.
Man, that's
I'm saying that.
a bit of a
I'm having
stretch.
fun. I'm wide awake.
Dallas, you have fun every single time, no matter what.
Well, like I said, I think I'm most excited because tonight we're doing 3 episodes, one including Turning Point. Now that's a little peek behind the curtain. So, yeah, we're going to be on here till 2 a.m. It doesn't matter.
No, that's not. No, that would never happen in a million years.
Get ready to fly.
There was one time, and I think you do know about this. There was one time on a IcoPod before you joined.
Oh yeah, I do know about
Austin
this.
Austin was moving to Florida, and he came over one Sunday. I think it was a Sunday, and we re-recorded 9 episodes. 9 episodes in one day.
You'd kill me. If I ever suggested that, you would kill me.
Well, I mean, you have to think about it. I mean, 9 episodes, that'd be I mean, these are all an hour and a half.
Well,
That's fucking all day.
all I hear is you yapping, and that's it.
Well, here's the thing, right? We would do 9 episodes, and you'd be like, oh, we did 9 episodes, but that only gets us through 3.5 weeks because of the way that our fucking schedule releases. No matter how many times we do 2 or whatever, it's always, hey, Bob, I know it's been 2 weeks, but we got to do another episode. I'm like, great.
Well, that is what makes us maybe the longest weekly episodic TNA podcast.
Yeah. What a great accomplishment.
It makes me feel
I'm so
really good.
blessed.
And as Christian Cage comes out, he's making me feel really good too. But I have
It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good torturing me for the past 330 episodes.
after what I've been through with this friendship, yeah, this feels pretty good.
Oh,
I feel like I've won something. I've been put in
well, I
torture
can't wait
racks.
for you to. I can't wait for when you re-up your Podbean, and then I tell you the next day that I'm done.
Oh wow, that would hurt. That would really hurt, to be honest.
Hey guys, it's me, Dallas Gridley, running solo for the next year. Here we are on episode.
Here we are.
Whatever
I'm
it
having
is,
so much fun by myself. Christian Cage is not coming out. How am I supposed to tell you Christian Cage notes if he doesn't come out? Oh, quick roll up in the
He's
ring.
probably gotta go to the dinner. He's gotta go to the Turkey Bowl dinner or the Angle dinner.
Referee was ordered to start the match according
Wait
to
a
Mike
minute.
TNA.
Hang on a minute.
What?
Hang on a minute. Speaking of the Angle dinner, AJ Styles was at the dinner.
Yes, that's correct.
How is he here now? How did he get from Angle's home to this match?
I don't think it's at home. I think they mentioned that it's in the back because when Hall and Nash came,
Oh, they did.
when Hall and Nash came, they were like, "Where are they?" And they're like, "Yeah, they're over there."
Oh, okay. Because Angle has said it's his home. Don't mess his home.
Well, maybe I misheard, but I thought they were like, "Nah."
No, I think you're right. I think Angle's is trying to do like a bit.
Well, I'm going to tell you some Christian Cage notes anyways because he's supposed to be in this match. They are teasing, which I think is kind of clear already, but a Christian group versus that Angle Alliance new group, which is likely to happen, but not for a while. And apparently they will be hooking up Robert Roode with the Christian group. So he'll be with Christian.
What?
Yep.
Rude?
Yeah, that's what's being reported. You don't like
I
that?
don't know about that. No, because I feel like Kurt, Tomko, and AJ would be obviously the heel group, and I feel like Christian's at some point going to be a babyface, if not already is. And then you put Rude with that, considering he literally has been abusive towards Tracy.
That's a fair point.
That makes no sense. I feel like it would be Christian, Kaz, or the KAZ. The whole you could play in the mutual respect.
Right,
aspect.
right.
And then I don't know who your third would be.
I feel like you need like a big guy. They got Tomko, Matt Morgan.
Oh my god!
I know.
It's Matt
I can't believe
Morgan.
I just said that, but
You're right.
You just mentioned Kazarian too, though, and we don't see him on the show.
I'm sorry, who?
Kazarian?
No, I'm sorry, who?
The KAZ.
Oh, right.
Dave notes that he really improved his standing with 2 strong matches with Christian Cage and one with Kurt Angle. He notes that his personality on TV isn't there, but they like his look and his work rate, and he's going to be given a shot to be in with the top guys. So, really high praise for the KAZ with his recent matches that we've been seeing, and they have been pretty good matches.
Well, yeah, and I think it would be alarming if he didn't have good matches with Christian Cage and Kurt Angle.
Right.
Nice drop kick there by Styles to Machismo. I like how they say that they like his look. You know what that probably means?
Oh my God, Christian's here.
Oh, Oh, he's pissed. Oh, we're going to commercial. AJ's running away.
Oh my god.
I think that means that since they like his look, that KEZ's got to get a haircut.
Yeah, they're about to punish him.
Yeah. TNAWrestling.com. Hey, that was Letitia.
Hey, we can't show her.
Letitia's still on the website. Don West insane deals. Wow. Look at that. 24/7. Lethal with a roll up on Christian. Only is a 2M. Christian getting a 2 count after a clothesline.
This is the final semifinal match in the Turkey Bowl.
Right. So right now we have Sabin, Joe, and then the winner of this match in the finals.
See, this one feels
of the Turkey Bowl, where
go ahead.
The winner would earn 25 grand, and I'm assuming the person that gets pinned or submitted would have to then wear the turkey suit.
Yeah, that's right. I was just going to say that this one feels a little less obvious to me as well.
Well, here's the thing: who would they put in the turkey suit? I feel like there's one guy,
Samoa Joe,
that they would. No.
Maybe Lethal will win, lose the match, and then have SoCal Val into the turkey suit as his Elizabeth turkey. Elizabeth.
No, they would totally do that. They would do like a bait and switch. Oh my god, I've never seen such a hot turkey before.
Speaking of SoCal Val, recently
Jerry Lawler would be like, I want to stuff that turkey. You know, it writes itself.
SoCal Val quote tweeted one of our posts about her. I was trying to find it again.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, SoCal Val.
She absolutely listens to this podcast every week.
That's right.
I know it.
And she said, I love an updo and statement jewelry and aggressive crying, apparently. It's the SoCal Val signature trio. And it was right after, I believe, at Genesis, when they were celebrating and then they were attacked by Team 3D and then she was crying. Lethal comes off the top rope with a leg kick. I don't know, spinning kick.
It's like a heel kick. Lethal with some jabs here on Christian Earl for some reason, getting in the way, but whatever. What a moonsault by Lethal, gets a 2 count.
Lethal with these elbows taking out Christian Cage.
You know, TNA is like keeps on promoting that tables match.
Yep.
At Turning Point. This just means that Team 3 is going to be in an Ultimate X match, right? At some point.
I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Right?
Springboard dropkick by Lethal, but gets another 2 count on Cage. Yeah, that would appear to be the case.
You put the X guys in the tables match, and then they got to do their match too.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then they were saying Meltzer was saying that the Angle Alliance against Christian's team wouldn't be happening for a while. That would just be Lethal Lockdown, right?
Ooh. Yes.
That's what it'd have to be.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned that, because this seems like a great point to bring up this next note, because I didn't know when I was going to say this one either. As Christian's got Lethal up on his shoulders, drops him down like a gutbuster, kicks out. We talked about this man potentially being gone until lockdown. Now, that is not confirmation or really what this note is about at all, to be honest with you. But Lethal combination on Christian Cage. Sorry, is he going to go for the cover? No? Okay. He's going up on the top. Hold on. I'll hold this note for just a second. I want to see what's about to happen. Oh, shit. AJ
Oh, AJ Styles.
stops Lethal in his tracks. The Unprettier by Christian Cage.
Unprettier. It's over.
With this?
Wait, AJ, the splash. Oh my
He just
God.
splashed Lethal and pinned him while he was like talking to Christian Cage, and Christian didn't realize he was getting the cover.
He's telling Christian, I got him for you. And then he pinned Lethal to advance in this tournament.
I like that. That's hilarious.
Okay, so earlier I was talking about guys that would potentially be wearing the suit, the turkey suit. So you have Sabin, Joe, and Styles.
Dude, it's Samoa Joe.
There's no chance in hell that Samoa Joe is going to be wearing a turkey suit. And if they were to even suggest that, your next note here would be Samoa Joe quit TNA wrestling because he's not going to do that to his character. And then, I mean, Sabin could potentially, but I feel like, if Eric Young was in this, Eric Young would be doing it. But AJ is doing such a goofy character that I think by default, AJ is probably going to be wearing a turkey suit tonight.
Well, you might be onto something.
That's a crazy triple threat match. Sabin, Joe, and Styles. That's nuts.
Bob's talking shit about the show, but we might be in for a treat tonight.
I mean, there's definitely potential for that to be a really good match.
Okay, back to dinner with the Angles. I'll give you this note after this segment, just in case anything good happens during it. Oh, shit. Relic and Black Rain have arrived to dinner. Here, I'll give you another one in the meantime, though. Is that, speaking of spooky guys here, Judas Macias is scheduled to be starting again in a few weeks. He's booked, apparently, for the January pay-per-view, so likely either make an appearance or a surprise appearance there or return for the TVs in December to build up to the show. So we're going to have a lot of spooky guys on our show soon.
Well, we had talked about how it's kind of like there's several dark characters.
Yep.
And to expand, is that him?
Misty's on the table.
Oh, that's them right there. Oh, great. That's disgusting. But also in reference to like the darker nature of like the storytelling, all of the, it's not like domestic violence, but the bickering between like the male and female companions or whatever, like that's kind of darker.
I see what you mean. What is this? 2006, like, recaps? Sting, Scott Steiner, Kurt Angle, Booker T. A champion everywhere he has been. One of the most electrifying for performers of all time. Why did he come to TNA?
What is his ultimate goal? I feel like every wrestler's goal is to win the world title, right? I mean that.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's going to tell us. Unless he's like, I'm here. I came to TNA for one reason only, and that's to beat you, Relic.
Killer spelled backwards.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah, we could be like, wait a minute. Booker, you didn't even know Relic was here until the same day that you showed up. I mean, what are you talking about?
And my name spelled backwards is Rikub.
There you go.
Storyline. Oh, Lethal's here.
What the fuck? Black Machismo's arrived. Completely just not a guy that just wrestled in a triple threat match.
Yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a before thing or... Oh my god, Misty is on top of Black Rain's head.
Oh my god, that is...
Oh, baby. SoCal Val just walked in the room.
Man.
Lethal takes his jacket off to let her step over it for some reason. Like, as if there's a puddle in the
I
room.
don't know what that's about.
Tracy also at the kids' table, by the way.
Well, I'm sure Tracy's at the kids' table to protect Eric Young from Kurt's daughter from like beating him up or something.
We have officially crossed the 42-minute and 57-second mark. We're roughly at the hour into the show.
Thank God.
As far as TV, as if this was on TV. TNA Wrestling presents
done?
Turning Point.
Is it over?
No, December 2nd. 15 wrestlers.
I'm so hungry.
Get a snack, baby.
Can't reach it.
It just sounded like there's some briefcases hanging in the corner, Bob. 15 people competing for him.
Oh no.
If I'm hearing that correctly.
Does that mean someone's gonna get?
Yeah, could be. Black Rain and Relic versus the Monster Beast and Rhino in the match of 10,000 tax. We just saw that tables match graphic. It's official. Awesome Kong and Gail Kim, the TNA Knockouts Championship. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash against and Samoa Joe against the Angle Alliance. It's also being reported, by the way, that Hall is planning to still work some more dates, and from there they're going to be making a decision if they want to use him long term, because he does want one last run here in the company. Oh, Talia Madison's name has now changed. She is now officially known as Velvet Sky. Looks like Bob decided to get a snack just as Velvet Sky came out, so that is his loss.
I can't miss the good stuff. Here we go. Business is
Okay,
picking up.
so next up, Angel Williams come out here with her new name, Angelina Love.
Oh, she's Velvet Sky officially?
Yes, she is, and she is Angelina Love now. It's official.
Wow.
Bob, I didn't realize you...
You know what that...
Go ahead.
Well, you know what that means. If they've changed their names, they've signed contracts.
That's a really great point. You stepped away just as I made a note about Scott Hall wanting one last run. And so as of right now, he's just working a few different dates, and they're going to decide if they want to use him long term. What do you think about one last run for Scott Hall?
Well, like I've said before, to me, his one last run was 2002 in TNA, and then 2005 TNA or 2004 TNA was like nostalgia.
Right,
like,
right.
okay, this is fun. Now 2007, it's kind of like.
Then what would you say?
I don't know if we should be doing that.
What if he's thinking about it again in like 3 years? Just, you
know. In like 3 years, like 2010.
Yeah, what if he was thinking about it then, just for example?
I think that would be an example of like a brother looking out for a brother on a paycheck.
I like that. ODB just chucked Angelina Love all around the ramp. She ran in the ring attacking Velvet Sky. We got a 3-way knockouts match here. Angelina Love off the top of the crossbody.
Nothing but triple threat matches tonight.
That is actually a really great point. Look at that. I think one of these women should appear in the Turkey Bowl match just for fun.
Angelina Love with a head scissor. Velvet Sky hesitated there with a chop, but she hit her.
ODB's going over the corner to grab her flask. As Angelina Love and Velvet Sky are chopping each other. Velvet Sky, DDT on Angelina Love. I keep almost calling her Angel Williams. I'm so used to saying it now that it's throwing me off a little bit. ODB, fall away slam on Velvet Sky.
That was the last call.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying. It's the last call. There you go.
Ayo. They're saying Gail Kim was not intimidated in the least last week when she confronted Awesome Kong. Who's your favorite
I
knockout?
don't care about this match at all.
Who's your favorite knockout we got in the ring here? 3 OGs.
Of the three, I'm probably ODB, right?
Bam! Let's go.
Yeah. She's the most entertaining.
Bringing Velvet Sky over into the corner and hitting her head onto the turnbuckle? Question mark?
Yeah.
It's just questionable if you're watching.
She did it 12 times, apparently.
Yeah, 12 times roughly. It was into her crotch. That's why I'm saying it questioningly. And look at that. ODB gets the win.
What a big W.
Hits the flask again. Okay, we're going to go see a replay right now.
What a great match. I will never forget this match.
I didn't think it was that bad. Bob is being a hater because he's excited about the Turkey Bowl.
No. No, I'm not.
Bam!
I can't believe you're not asking me what I'm snacking on.
Sorry, I was just so into that match. What are you snacking on?
Biana fingers.
Like the little weenies?
No. The cookie.
Oh, the cookies. Oh, Vienna sausages, I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you are. What are you talking about? Jesus.
That seems a little basic, to be honest with you. Why is that your choice right now?
It's an old man cookie.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Who's here? Oh, baby. Awesome Kong just came to dinner.
Shit.
They really invited everyone.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait, I just realized.
Relic, get her.
Oh, she took a bite of an apple?
That's a fake apple.
Oh, she just realized that they're fake.
No, I don't think I think she's just eating more of it, hoping that it's real.
They're like, ma'am, ma'am.
No, Kurt just said, ma'am, sir.
And then Karen said, she's eating my decorations. Wow. Up next, the finals in the Turkey Bowl. Bob, we still have a lot of show left. 32 minutes and 25 minutes. By the way, about Kurt Angle, he did appear on Inside MMA on Mark Cuban's HD net. Apparently he was told...
What the fuck?
What is this?
Damn it. Christopher Daniels is...
Hands to be raised and names to be taken. Oh, that's Triple X.
Oh, it's Triple X.
Who among you is righteous? I stand here today in the vessel of his will. I seek, but I do not find. Because the truth is that none of you watching are righteous.
That's kind of giving like Dark Order vibes.
Yeah, this is very, very dark and religious, which I didn't think Triple X really was falling into, but that's not the case. We see nothing but waste. And that is the gospel, according to Fallen Angel. Wow, okay. And we're back. But anyways, as I was saying, Kurt Angle appeared on this Inside MMA on Mark Cuban's HDNet. Dave did not see it, but he was told that Angle came off really good. as he wasn't in good shape and came across as someone knowledgeable about the current MMA scene. Now, he talks a lot about MMA and stuff, so we're not really going over too much of that. But he does talk about how happy he was in TNA as well. And now Team 3D has arrived at dinner as well.
Great.
Bob's been waiting all night for Team 3D to show up. I just realized Eric Young is wearing Black
my
Rain's
favorite.
wig. Kurt just kicked everyone out. Have what's left. It looks like it's over. Look at his kid just sitting alone at the kiddie table in the back corner. Oh, Devon wants them to sit with the kid at the table. Oh boy. Kira, don't worry about it. They won't eat you. Devon is taking bread off the kid's plate. How are you doing, little girl? And she says, "You guys suck." Yeah, that was funny.
Right.
Well, Kira Angle is a regular viewer of Thursday Night Impact, clearly.
Yeah. Sure, a 5-year-old girl is watching TNA Impact.
Bob, I was teasing a note earlier that I never finished because so much has happened on this episode. I'm losing track of myself. But as we head toward our Turkey Bowl finals, apparently it's being reported that Sting is not being booked going forward.
What?
And him being pinned by Angle in the Genesis main event was done as a farewell to the company, if need be. Dixie Carter...
No, it's over, dude.
I know. Dixie Carter still wants to sign him, and he hasn't agreed to return for another year. Now, he'll be turning 49 early next year, but he does move very well for his age. There's a feeling that Sting's name may help them in merchandise and video games and such, because his novelty as a draw is over. If he does sign, they will start booking him again. And Turning Point is the last pay-per-view under his time frame of his current contract, and he is not on it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Here is an unpopular opinion. And for sure you're going to say you're crazy. I don't know if Sting was ever truly a major draw in professional wrestling.
Oh my god. This guy.
Aside from Starrcade 97, because he had not wrestled in 18 months, and they fucked that up pretty bad. Outside of that, I don't know how much of a major draw in a paying capacity that Sting truly was. I'm just gonna throw it out.
Bob, what if I told you this match that we're watching right now, it wasn't taped on the same day as the other matches?
Of course not.
This match was taped the day before, on November 12th, while the rest of them were taped on November 13th.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. You heard it right.
Hang on a minute. You're telling me that these people watched the finals of a tournament before the tournament even happened?
Yeah, they sure did. So after the Kaz and Kurt Angle match, we had the Eric Young and James Storm explosion match, and then this match. And then the next episode, the next taping, was everything we just saw, and then our next week's episode before more explosion matches. Pretty crazy.
I don't understand that.
Look at it. Look at Rudy Charles hold up that turkey. That is infamous.
How can he even hold that with a serious face? He's got his hand in the head.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, we're doing intros, Bob. I have I think two more notes for you. Let me just spit these out and get them out of the way here.
I just want to say before you do your notes here that this is such a territorial wrestling thing, like Southern Smoky Mountain wrestling type of gimmick.
That they got to go in a suit after.
And and not in a good way.
Oof.
Either, for the record.
The shows in Mexico that we've been talking about, and Dave says, and I believe 2 of the 3 Canadian dates for next month are sold shows. So TNA makes money off of them whether they draw or not. A crew of nearly 24 people came to the tapings from Mexico last week. It was a combination of the promoters, several reporters, with Sting, Kurt Angle, and Booker getting the most interest, as well as Silver King, Dr. Wagner Jr., and Conan Big. And Conan Big taped some sort of deal with Hector Guerrero as well at that. And then let's see. Let me just double check here. I think I only have one more thing I wanted to bring up here today during this show. Actually, no, I lied. There's 2 more. One of which, you're going to love this. Ric Flair has recently officially returned to WWE. He signed a new contract. But he had an interview in The Sun in the UK where he said about TNA that he would never in a million years go there, saying he's either WWE or he's at home with his family.
Well, he must really hate his family.
Yeah, that is definitely right. This match has officially started underway. They're double teaming AJ Styles here, but I'm going to tell you my last note. Let's get out of the way, and AJ Styles is involved in it. New Japan Pro Wrestling officially announced top matches for the January 4th show at the Tokyo Dome. Now, they don't all necessarily involve TNA wrestlers, so we're not going to get into too many details, but this year the theme is New Japan versus TNA, and Dave thinks that it's not going to be anywhere as strong as the New Japan versus All Japan that they've done previously. 4 matches have been announced, including Kurt Angle versus Yuji Nagata for Angle's version of the IWGP Heavyweight title. It looks like the plan would be to build for a unification match of the Angle version of the title. Kurt Angle did defend that title, if you remember, Bob, in TNA during the All Belts Are at Stake program, but they have not acknowledged the title since then. There's also talk currently of Tanahashi versus AJ Styles for the IWGP title on the show. And as of last week, it was said TNA would get to pick one of its wrestlers to be getting a shot at the title. Now, at last word, that was the match that TNA has been told and still was expecting. The booking direction looks to build to a champion versus champion match to settle the issues in the spring, with the 2 winners coming out of the show. And more TNA announcements for Japan as AJ Styles has control of Chris Sabin here, but here comes Samoa Joe behind him. The 2 other matches announced are Manabu Nakanishi versus Abyss, who makes his New Japan debut, and the return of Rick and Scott Steiner, who are a dominant foreign tag team in Japan during the Tokyo Dome Glory era, challenging the IWGP Tag Team Champions, Giant Bernard and Travis Tomko. It's also being reported that TNA is sending talent not only to New Japan, but also All Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, the IGF, and 01 Max. And there is talk that the matches involving TNA talent may appear on Spike TV, but the full deal hasn't been put together, so a decision is expected in the next week or so. So we'll find out if we get to see any of those matches live on our TV before I make Bob watch a 4-hour Tokyo Dome show.
That's not going to happen. So the with Tomko there, if he was presented as Travis Tomko in TNA, would you be able to take him equally as serious? Or?
No, the Travis name is silly.
Yeah, Travis.
A wrestler named Travis is funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, hey, Trav. Because in WWE, he was Tyson Tomko, right?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabin almost pinned.
Going by Tomko's right move.
He almost pinned Styles there, but no, he was able to slip out. Here we go. Samoa Joe off the ropes. Sabin ducks it. Oh, octopus stretch on Samoa Joe. Slips over. Sunset roll up. Drop kick to the back of the head by AJ.
Only just about 20 minutes left in this show. I am so happy.
This is going to be a long match. 20 more minutes.
You don't think there's going to be the outsiders, right?
No, yeah, probably. I'm just joking.
We got to confront Kurt.
I just like the idea that this is 20 more minutes.
All for $25,000 and the loser is in a turkey suit.
Now, to be fair, a $25,000 paycheck from TNA is like the last 4 years of their money they've been making.
Well, $25,000 in one match is basically Velvet Sky's salary for her entire duration of her TNA career.
Holy shit. That is fucked up. Why are you knocking on our girl Velvet like that? Friend of the show, Velvet Sky?
No. See, you're taking it wrong. I'm not insulting her. I'm insulting TNA for their inability to pay women a livable wage.
I mean, hey, listen, letting the pigeons loose, which does not technically happen yet. Technically.
Let the pigeons fly.
No,
right?
it's let them loose, Bob.
Oh,
But it's a specific commentator who is not here yet, so it does not happen.
Right. Beat me if you can survive.
If I let you.
If I let you.
We're back from commercial again.
Styles deciding to slap Joe in the corner, which is not smart.
Have you felt like there's been more commercial breaks during this show than previous ones?
Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to go with no.
Interesting.
I will tell you right now, if this match goes another 18 minutes and 33 seconds, we are probably going to get at least 2 more commercial breaks in this match alone. I mean, I can't imagine that this is going to go that long.
Should we start making bets right now if Scott Hall makes it to Turning Point?
Ooh.
They just said it again, and it just feels like it's not going to happen. I think they're going to have to find a new partner, brother, if you know what I mean.
No, man. You really don't think that? You don't think Scott Hall, who is ever so reliable, would not make it to Turning Point?
Well, it would suck because he's been making it to the TV just fine. So then he's going to be live on pay-per-view, and then and I'm not okay. I shouldn't even say it like it's his fault necessarily. It probably could be at this time, but it probably is his fault. But I don't know. I just got this weird feeling. Could it be 2 tears in a bucket? Sean Waltman could be a replacement, though?
I would certainly rather have Waltman than Scott Hall in 2007.
Sabin trying to get Samoa Joe out of the ring. Now, what's really funny about this match is AJ Styles is pulling out a table. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." But I was just thinking that they don't know what the deal of this match is, but they did show the turkey suit before the match, so they are very well aware of what's about to happen.
Yeah, So they're going into this thinking that these 3 guys are just randomly fighting each other. And then they shoehorned in the idea of a triple of this like tournament the night
That's
after.
Funny. It makes less sense.
Right. Well, because the audience that sees the tournament, they would have to see the finals on TV, I guess, right?
Right. Now imagine, Samoa Joe just dove to the floor through that table that was leaned up against the guardrail. Just imagine you just saw Kaz, Kurt Angle in a world title match. Then they're like, okay, guys, here's the match for Explosion. And
Another commercial break. Okay, we just had another commercial break within 2.5 minutes of the
Seems like a
last
lot,
one.
doesn't it?
That's a bit.
But so you imagine you see this world title match, then you get a little explosion break, fine, and then the guys, guess what? We got a big main event for you. Chris Sabin, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. The loser gets put in a turkey suit and they win $25,000. It's like, what? What do you mean?
Well, here's okay. Let's say that you and I, we're at the Impact Zone, and we sit through the tournament matches, right? And then they're just like, well, that's it. Have a nice night. And then as you're leaving, you overhear somebody saying, "Oh, that explains why that happened yesterday." And you go, "What?" And they're like, "Oh, they did the finals yesterday." It's like, wait a minute.
And I was just thinking about this.
Wait a minute. They did the finals before the tournament took place?
Well, I just was thinking, I don't even know if they really announced them as like semifinal matches to the live crowd. So they might have just been thinking they're watching three-way matches. It's kind of, the more I'm thinking about this, the weirder it is.
This is starting to feel like as if TNA didn't originally plan it this way.
I feel like they had.
I'm thinking.
Well,
I think that they just randomly booked these three dudes into a triple threat. They're like, you know what? We'll just put the turkey suit, and then they're just like, oh, wait a minute, we got to fill TV time.
Yeah, very well could have been.
We have this whole show of triple threat matches. The live audience doesn't know. We'll just tell them that it's
Insecurity Cradle Shock. No, countered by Styles, who counters into the Styles clash onto Chris Sabin. He's about to win $25,000.
No.
Samoa Joe breaks it up. Well, so I was just trying to think if during entrances, if we saw the turkey suit on the table, but I think they were separate camera shots that they could have just filmed on this episode or this taping from this match and then just spliced it all together to make it look like, look what's at stake. Oh, holy shit. Moonsault versus DDT countered by Joe, who's just spiked AJ Styles on his head.
Well, yeah, Island Driver.
Nice catch, though. Look at this. Ready? Oh, that camera angle made it look way worse. That was nice. Oh, we're taking another commercial break.
What the fuck is with this commercial break? Do you ever notice something about there being 15,000 commercial breaks in this show?
No, not this week. I was just wondering if you thought that there was a lot of commercial breaks. We'll talk about it next week.
No, you see. Yeah, I was gonna say so that's next week's note.
We'll talk about it next week.
Because now we're at a pace where at minimum we could have 5 more commercial breaks because it's been happening every 2.5 minutes, and we still have 12 minutes left in the show.
Could you imagine? And we're back.
I swear to God, if there's another commercial break when there's like 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in the show, I don't know what I'm going to do.
The funny part of this is I was joking that this match was going to go 20 minutes, but it's kind of seeming like it's not ending yet. So.
No, it's not ending.
But Samoa Joe is now in the ring with AJ Styles. He's lining up Styles, measuring him, ducks that clothesline, hits him with the Pele kick. And if Bob remembers, that is named after a soccer player. And here he comes into the corner, but Joe slams him to the mat. I might have spoke too soon. He's setting up for the Muscle Buster. And hits it. Muscle Buster.
Do it.
And that is a 3 count. Samoa Joe wins $25,000. And yeah, you guessed it. AJ Styles has got to wear the turkey suit.
So who is going to tell Joe that since that is considered prize money, that's going to get 50% taxed? So he's really making about 12.5, and then that's going to get taxed at about 15%. So he's looking at about maybe what? About $9,000.
Well, Andrew Thomas should also probably warn him it might bounce.
That's
And what
true.
is that little belt buckle thing he gets with it too? What is that? You think
I don't
Samoa Joe
even
still
know
has that
what that
little belt
is.
buckle
Absolutely not.
from the turkey bowl 2007?
As soon as he walked backstage, he gave it to some guy. It's just like when we were at the 2CW show and that guy had the 2003 like Wrestler of the Year award or something for AJ to sign, and AJ's like, I haven't seen this in 13 years. How did you
That
get
was
this?
insane.
Yeah.
Oh, that Island Driver is nice. That was a quite a good match, though.
Sure, it's just the stipulations
That's fine.
ridiculous.
Oh, we're back. Wait, we're back at the family dinner. Everyone came back to the dinner table? Kurt's leaving. Out the back.
They're leaving their home.
Well, they're heading into the impact zone. Kurt's one pissed off pilgrim. But now we're back in the impact zone. And AJ does not want to put on the turkey suit. They are demanding he puts this fucking turkey suit on. Put it on, Styles, you son of a bitch. Oh, don't go anywhere. Jim Cornette from TNA Management is on his way to the impact zone. And Bob, that's right. It sounds like we are going to take a commercial break. And we're back. 2 homemade pies from Karen as the outsiders have officially joined the dinner.
The Outsiders literally took over an hour and 15 minutes to get to this location.
That is a bad look. Oh my god, they just pied Karen. Twice.
Oh no.
That's banana cream.
Oh.
Everybody food fight. Oh my god.
Great.
Pete's using the chair as a shield. Shark Boy just dumped wine on the chest of Jackie Moore. They're spraying beer and oh my god, this is a mess.
This is ridiculous.
This is pure chaos. Look at just Kong just eating while... Oh, she caught a turkey leg there.
What the fuck? Yeah,
oh, Cornette's out here at the ringside. AJ Styles, you've been the biggest turkey in TNA for a long time.
I've been phenomenal, not a turkey. Just put the suit on.
So, son,
is he going to milk this for 7 minutes?
You're going to gobble up your guts and you're going to put that suit on? AJ, a deal is a deal. Put it on.
Brother.
He can't put that on. Do I have to put it on, Jimmy? Now, those are the legs. He's only got the legs in his hand. So that's the best part of this turkey suit. It has the legs are separate. You got to put on each leg over your wrestling boots. This is awesome. This is literally what I live for.
This, yeah, this is great. This is phenomenal.
I would argue it really is. You think under his accomplishments online, it lists him as the first ever Turkey Bowl winner? Loser? Loser.
No, because he's a loser. He's a loser.
It don't fit, Jimmy. It don't fit.
I honestly hate this for AJ. God almighty.
I think it's
this
funny.
Is so bad. Just let's just talk about
go
this
ahead.
for a minute, okay? 2002 AJ Styles. He's cocky. He's fucking great. He's all about disrespecting veterans, whatever. And then he proceeds to be just arguably their best wrestler for 5 years. And now he is a comedy guy who's wearing a turkey suit.
I think he's got to be loving this.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't care.
He's having a wrestling match with a turkey suit.
He's got to put the head on. This is so...
I'm loving this.
Don West just said that this reminds him of pajamas he once had as a kid. Who would wear that as a pajama?
Oh wait, here comes Kurt Angle, the Pilgrim.
Who's wearing a pilgrim? Tomko's the only person dressed normal, which fits this whole situation.
My God. This is awesome, dude.
Okay, I love how Kurt is embarrassed about AJ being in a turkey suit, and he's dressed as a pilgrim.
Kurt in the pilgrim outfit is so funny. This is inspiring me to see if I can find a pilgrim outfit for Thanksgiving dinner this year. I have a week. I've never been so humiliated in my entire life, Kurt says. You look like a pilgrim. There's a big difference between the pilgrim and the turkey. A big difference.
Oh no, Samoa Joe.
What do you think if I showed up to Thanksgiving dinner like this?
I think that you'd be maybe given divorce papers.
Oh my God, what if I didn't tell my wife? Oh my God.
Ooh, man.
I could get it tomorrow.
Of course you could.
Okay, Samoa Joe's out here with the outsiders. You look like three jackasses to us.
Oh. Well, that's a funny guy.
I'd rather be a jackass than a Samoan. Nice, Kurt.
Nice. Sick.
Before the Kurt Angle Comedy Hour bombs more than it has already. Now, okay. Imagine you also are at this taping for this, and all of a sudden Kurt Angle just walked out in a pilgrim outfit.
Yeah, because you haven't seen anything backstage, so you have no idea the context of that.
Now, we're getting a preview of Turning Point.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about Scott Hall beating up Tomko. I feel like maybe we could have Nash do that. And
AJ would have bumped good
Styles
for
in the turkey suit, but...
Hall. Well, They just took the turkey out to the floor. Now we're trading punches on Kurt Angle, but Eric Young is here, and he's got a turkey leg.
What the hell is Eric Young doing out here?
Eric, stick a fork in this punk. He's just force feeding Kurt. It's in his mouth now. And just threw him down. Okay. Wow. Okay. What an episode. Booker T, we're going to hear from him next week, we're seeing. Wrestling debut on Impact? That's a big deal.
What? I thought we were
Me
finding out
too.
why he was
Yeah, I
here.
guess so.
Now he's wrestling
Crash
too.
Anthem something song here to end us. Okay, Bob. What did you think of that episode of Impact?
Yeah. So, like the Kurt Angle dinner stuff was
Okay.
entertaining. Yes. There was good.
Oh my god.
The wrestling was not bad.
God. He's gonna do it.
To be
Go
fair.
ahead, say it. Say it.
It's not.
I
just
thought it
don't
was
like the turkey bowl gimmick in terms of like
I just
a
want to hear
guy
Bob
is wearing a
say
turkey suit. I just don't.
that he is giving the 2007 Thanksgiving special of TNA Impact a thumbs up because that show was so much fun. I had a blast. Are you kidding me?
I'll
You're
give it
just being a
in the middle.
jerk. What?
No, I don't. I don't think I would.
absolutely would.
I don't think
That
I'd watch that
that
episode
to me is a
again.
Thanksgiving tradition episode now. That was so much fun.
No, I'm not doing that.
That was fun.
There was like
No, it was fun. That
Some
was a
good
show.
wrestling, but it's not.
Good show. We furthered some storylines, and we had a lot of fun in those backstage segments. The matches were good. That's a thumbs up for me. Bob's C4 is definitely wearing off. That's why he gave it a thumbs in the middle, but that's fine.
It is wearing off. It's not. Listen, it's not a horrendous show. I thought this was going to be horrendous.
There we go.
Not. But ultimately, you're using your TVs to build up to your pay-per-view. I mean, what did we really build up to? Nothing. I mean, yeah, the last segment there, Outsiders and Joe brawling with the Angle Alliance, but we didn't really build much of the pay-per-view part. They talked about matches on commentary that are happening.
Well, we had
but
some
there
official
wasn't
announcements, though. We had the
substantial
10,000
build, really.
thumbtack match. We had the 6-man match.
Well, right, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like there wasn't like progression really for a good portion of this stuff. It's an average show. That's a compliment in itself.
I'm not going to push
it's
it.
Average. There are moments of good wrestling. That's it. There's no depth to the show other than hey, AJ's wearing a turkey suit. Let's laugh at him.
Well,
yeah. That's it. And the Angle family dinner. Like, okay. That's funny as well. But
fair enough.
it's average.
I thought it was a good time. And I'm definitely looking forward to next week. But even more importantly than that, I'm really looking forward to Turning Point. Because it's a pay-per-view. And we got just one more episode of Impact before we get there. So it's going to be a good time. Yeah.
No,
coming fast.
Son of a gun. You're right, aren't you? All right. Yeah. So thrilled. All right. Well, next week's episode, as we are aware, is the in-ring, the TV debut of Booker T, because he did in fact wrestle at Genesis. So this will be, I'm assuming, a singles encounter debut for the five-time WCW World Champion Booker T, and we're also going to find out why he is in fact here in TNA. I would imagine it's to win titles and make money. I don't think there's really much depth to that either. I don't think there's going to be some shocking development where he's going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this outside of the box thing. So, as Dallas mentioned, that next week's show is the go-home show. Before Turning Point, is Scott Hall going to do something that will prevent him from being at Turning Point, or has Scott Hall reached a turning point in his life? There's only one way to find out.
I was just going to say
that's
a great point.
You're going to say something.
And now I'm wondering.
We're all wondering. Unfortunately, though, I think a lot of us know the answer to that question. But maybe if you don't, we will find out soon enough. So be sure to join us for the Go Home show before Turning Point. Until then, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
Get ready to fly. The path been paid for. That's why he hit him top, like he belong there. And when he taking off, it's like he on air. Trying to hide down, like the birds do. It's all over with styles, just flying over you. Don't forget the name, game is his to claim. With the TNA, we about to change the thing. Everybody get ready to fly. Style up to the top, let's go. Of a paper, pin and pad of these release pictures of puzzle pieces sliding to the bleachers, reaches insurmountable eyes. Reminder who will save us from the bullets we died. Some hit us in line. No doubt. I see the people staring all eyes. Like to ride the image scrimmage and I beat them aside. Now flying hard, AJ, aka Lionheart. Flying guard, no deny, finish what my mind's